Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a review on this Cuisinart Soft Serve Mix-In Ice Cream Maker. This is model number ICE-48. Okay, so with this ice cream maker, you've got this is what makes the ice cream. You got to put this in the freezer. It's got liquid in it that needs to freeze. So you got to freeze this overnight. So up here, this is where we're going to put that container and it's going to be turning. There's a mixing wheel. We can pour our ingredients in here and it's going to make the ice cream. Now, when you're ready to serve it, the ice cream is going to come out the bottom. There's a hole in this. And that's when you open this, that's going to open that right there to let the ice cream out. And then when I close it, it closes off. Around the side, we can put 3 different mix-ins in. And when we want them to go in, we just turn the lever. And that's going to force them down this chute into where the ice cream's at. There's kind of where the chute directs them to, right where the ice cream is. We also have this hot fudge warming plate. So we put some fudge in this little container, and this is going to keep it nice and warm. We got a light to let us know that that's hot. And we have a 3-position switch. We got off, ice cream only, or ice cream and warmer. That's the hot fudge plate. And when we've got it on, it's got this little gear that's going to be turning. That's going to be turning the paddle wheel. Okay, so let's fill up our mix-ins. I'm going to put some sprinkles right here. Now these do come off, and we can see right where they go. Okay, so I've got my mix-ins all loaded. These are miniature M&Ms, miniature morsels. Down here, I don't have any fudge, but I got some Hershey syrup that I'm going to heat up with it. There is this cone storage, so this just pops down. We can put our cones right there. Now, this does come apart. When you want to take it apart, you're just going to rotate it. This will come out, and this will pull out so that we can get this all nice and clean. Now, you do have to put this tray in first. Push it in until it clicks. You got to go at kind of an angle here. So putting this part in can be a little tricky, but you want to start over here, and it's got some grooves it's going to go in. You're going to line it up, and it snaps into place. There's kind of what it should look like. Okay, so before we make some ice cream, let's practice with the mix-ins. So when I turn that, you do get quite a few mix-ins. Just want to kind of show you. It does help if you hold the bowl up or the ice cream cone kind of right where they go. Okay, so here's what the mixing bowl looks like. It's 1.5 quarts. Again, there's an opening in the bottom. This has to be frozen overnight. You don't hear the liquid anymore. You do have to use this right away because it will start to thaw out. So up top, there are 2 release tabs to take this off. Release those. Again, you're going to put this right here. And then you're going to put your ingredients right here. This mixing wheel, it just snaps on. Just kind of rotate it a little bit. Find that where it lines up and it snaps on like that. Now there is a little gear right there that's going to engage this gear. So sometimes you got to move it a little bit to line that up. But you're going to want to press this on. I pour my ingredients through this opening. Again, if that won't line up, just turn this with your hand and that'll turn that gear to where it'll line up. Make sure the handle is up, because if the handle's down and you put your ingredients in, it will come right out. So handle has to be up. Let's go ahead and turn it to ice cream and warmer. Again, a little light there. This is mixing right now. Now you can make your mixture the day of. Here is the recipe for it. 1 cup whole milk, 3/4 cup sugar, 2 cups heavy cream, and a teaspoon of vanilla. I mixed mine up in a large bowl and I put this in the refrigerator. It helps if this is all really nice and chilled. Now it says you're never supposed to fill that bowl up more than halfway. So let's grab our ice cream mixture and let's just dump it in. All right. Now we're going to have to time it. So you should set a timer because you don't want this to go over. It could start to freeze to that container. It usually takes about 20 minutes. And if you let it go too long, again, the paddle wheel will just stop turning. So you got to kind of keep an eye on it. What's happening is the solution or the ice cream mixture is going up against the wall, freezing, and then getting mixed in. So we'll keep an eye on it, and I'll show you how it's going to look when it's done. Okay, so it's been 18 minutes. You can see the mixture is starting to thicken up. Now it does say the first little bit you get out will be a little bit watery. So let's just see how it's doing. Oh yeah, well, it's a little watery. I might go just a little bit longer, but if you wait too long, it won't flow out the bottom. If that happens, you're just supposed to take the cover off and then scoop it out like just regular ice cream. So I've had the hot fudge warming up. You know, the hot plate gets about 110, 114. You know, this isn't really super hot, but just be careful with it. You know, with it running 20 minutes, the hot fudge, the Hershey syrup's only about 82 degrees. So Miss Fiona is up from her nap. Okay, so we're going on 22 minutes. You can see it's starting to thicken up pretty good. Okay, so let's serve ourselves some out of there. Put it right there. Oh yeah, that looks good. And then we can close it and just do some mix-ins. You might want to hold it a little closer. And then the chocolate chips. Ooh, that looks, you know, it's a little runny, but it looks really good. It is frozen pretty good. But this is a soft serve ice cream maker. Okay, so the ice cream tastes really good out of here. Okay, so I let it go about maybe 5 more minutes. Let's do an ice cream cone. Now see how, if you go too much longer, it won't come out at all. All right, let's turn it off. Let's add some mix-ins to it. You can really control how many mix-ins you add. You just barely turn it. Let's do some M&Ms and some chocolate chip morsels. So that made a really nice ice cream cone. Okay, so let's do another sundae dish. Yeah, so any longer, it's not gonna wanna come out. We can see up top, it's getting pretty frozen. And that's okay, you can take the lid off and just serve it with a spoon. Whoops, I went too long. Now the machine is starting to kind of pop a little bit. That means the ice cream's getting too frozen and I need to shut it off. So let's go ahead and shut it off. I can still serve it out of here, but I went too long with the ice cream. Yep, everything got frozen. That's okay though. It does make really good soft serve ice cream, but it just got too frozen. And to get to that point was about 30 minutes. So it's between 20 and 25 minutes is the sweet spot. Okay, so I got my sundae. Let's add some mix-ins. Okay, so now let's get some, this is really, oh yeah, that looks really good. So again, you can see the longer I waited, it did get really kind of soft serve, more hard. But this, you do have to eat it right away. It does melt really, really quick. Okay, so let's go over cleanup. This is where it can be a little tricky. We got to get the ice cream off this paddle wheel and we got to get it out of here. It'll just continue to freeze to the side more. Okay, so I got all the ice cream out of there. Make sure you use a soft. You don't want to use metal and risk damaging that surface. I've got it in this soft serve container here. Now, you can just take this over the sink. You cannot put this in the dishwasher. You got to rinse it out. But sometimes I like to open this up and then just run a little bit of water through here. Just kind of helps clean it out a little bit. And again, you're going to want to rotate this. That way we can take this over the sink and clean it. And normally you don't have to clean this too much. So this retails for $180. Check out my very next video. They have an older one here that is cheaper, but they have improved quite a few things. So I'm going to do a comparison video between these two. You know, this makes some really good tasting ice cream. It's soft serve. I do prefer like the Ninja Creamies. Ninja just came out with a new creamy. It's called the Ninja Creamy Breeze, which I absolutely love. Just did a video on it. Cleanup is the issue on the Cuisinart. Fun with the kids. I love the hot fudge. I love the mix-ins. You know, the kids are going to be able to do all of that and have a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of cleanup though. So underneath the video, if you could give it a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. I'm going to be doing other reviews of ice cream makers and coffee makers. If you could subscribe, that also helps my channel. I will put links to this in the show description notes. Everything you saw in the video, these little cups, these little ice cream cups are so neat. I got these on Amazon, that soft serve container. I got that off of Amazon. Underneath the video, you'll see the word see more. If you click on it, it'll expand like a description of the video. And in there, there'll be links to Amazon. If you click on the link, it'll take you to the product. Now the product won't cost you anymore if you end up buying it, but I do get a percentage from that sale. I bought all this stuff with my own money, and it's a way of supporting my channel. Again, really appreciate everybody's support. If you could, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.